college football with an early season non-conference showdown that might carry a little more weight than just conference bragging.
I put it on stream because I'm like, these niggas will catch a lot of views. Different teams and shit like that. I got the mic on too still. 83. Fast as fuck. Waco, Texas. Yeah.
The Bearcats ready to kick it away first. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So UL Monroe's offense will be first on the attack. And this sophomore wide receiver is a playmaker. He's worked his way into this passing attack, and the coaches...
Take a peek at him. Peek at him. What we got? Ooh. Playing, I don't give a fuck. What a human joystick escape artist. He playing. Yeah, he playing. I need the running back like it is. Yeah, tight end. What up? Come in.
Oh, you took the TV.
Very pleased with his progress.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, in a lot of spots. Except the guy in wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power forward. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for this squad.
All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after.
Try to do it himself. Makes the grab. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
This defense is going to have their hands full trying to keep this guy in the pocket. They do not want to let him get outside because of that speed. His ability to extend plays makes this offense very, very unique as he's able to get the completion there to move the sticks.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll run play action. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
That's what quarterbacks, you know, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
On the option. He'll pitch it. Running into the open space. Forced out of bounds. Good pickup there on the ground.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
They'll give it to him again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
As we get down the field.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. How about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Yeah.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. He's knocked down short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And as he throws, that was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down.
This pass rush is real, man. They force the quarterback, they flush him out to the left, and he's trying to scramble around, find an open guy. They still are able to get a hit on him, and that forces the incompletion.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth down.
Get back.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense trying to take it back.
Man, you know, sometimes ball carriers just have to know when the fight is over. This guy, he's trying to drive. He's low to the ground. He's doing everything he possibly can to get the first down. But, David, he got a little bit careless with that ball security.
Yeah, and listen, I'm okay with it when it's fourth down. Like, fourth down and goal, and I got to reach that ball. First down, second down, I can't ball.
I don't know what you're talking about when you say this and
the ball and I'm trying to get it across that plane, so be it. I don't know if he was going to get it anyways, but big play by the defense, big stop. Now your offense gets to go right on the field.
I bought an empty bottle, but I didn't put nothing in it. I don't remember no disinfectant, though. Like, I can't even...
Looking for a man.
Oh, that's in there somewhere.
Steps away. Myers on the move. Finds a man on the left.
It might be in the restroom here or in the room where they at. I sprayed the walls not too long ago.
Sudden change situation, right? Your defense gets the
I just don't know
turnover. You
where
get it
it's at,
right
but
back
it's
the
in here
very
somewhere.
first play. Let's be aggressive. Let's take a shot and see if we can catch the defense napping. Boy, oh boy, did that ever work out great.
The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Goodness, that is the way you blow up a play, quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire caused a wreck that had to be a blown assignment. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
Nobody hit me on them lately.
Catch in the middle. It's O'Neal.
Almost
immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun. Give on the inside. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off.
Looking for the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second.
They calling it back.
There's a flag on the field. No, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. So that'll cost them a down, 2nd and long after the illegal forward pass. The run to the right. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28.
Yeah. She talking about duh.
A little less room to work with now. The ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's locked. Using his legs to buy some time. Throws to the tight end. And they can't make the play on
I'm the
third
gray
down.
team. He's the orange
And
team.
the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. That is no good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
What? Oh.
Right inside, it's Jamison. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Warhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the right. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
They're going to keep this drive going. You'll have to make a play.
No, you got to go to baby sick. You want to be sick?
You want to have bumps all in your mouth and on your feet and on your butt? Come on. That's what he got.
He got it. He's in the house. You need to get out. For your own good.
Third and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass.
Hey.
Great catch along the sidelines, but the
I
object
bullied
is
it
to
too,
go
though. I
forward.
know I did.
And that's the beauty of playing zone coverage, man. Everybody has vision on the quarterback. So when
Yeah,
he
integrity. That should be working,
and that
though.
ball comes out, you should break as soon as his hand separates from the football. He does, sees the running back in the flat, runs up, and makes sure he gets no yards after that catch.
Ah, fuck.
Hunt is on its way.
I pooched the fucking kid.
He's got it. This
There you
guy
go,
is
20.
a daring punt return, man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds.
Yeah, that's good for that turn to only be a 9-yard
I like the thought
run.
process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the
Yeah.
ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down.
Yeah.
Looking to throw, it's locked. Moving out of the pocket. Got his man to the left.
You know, Wally, you know what's crazy, though? She was staying with her daddy for a while, too, though. It's crazy,
Really
though.
good job of
Their
making
daddy be
play
nice, so I guess if they're not
That's
a
the job of a tight end. Find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's field of vision.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating to play this kind of style of quarterback that's always going to extend the play, make it harder on you as a defense. You got to guard longer in the back end and just did a nice job getting outside the pocket and getting it to the big fella at tight end.
Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to adjust the pattern. Tight end now in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Looking for the score.
Oh, boy, wait for it, okay.
Going for the touchdown.
All right, safety.
Yeah, and I don't
like
know what
that.
happened. He didn't look open as it is. And
yeah,
the
we got
QB's
to pass
trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires deep toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Sam Houston. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
He stepped right into me.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Warhawks offense onto the field to go on the attack. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. On the ground, it's Jamison. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. It's a fumble. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jamison.
Your man got to get down.
He's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. To the wideout.
Good throw, little man.
On the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Let's not complicate this. My man is better than your man. Find your matchups and go get them.
The Warhawks look to keep this drive. Running to the left. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Do that.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Listen, nice completion, short game. Now you get to 3rd down. 3rd down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on 3rd down, I still got that 4th down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
What happened? He got hit. Damn, he was wide open. I threw it and he just hit the dirt. He had to get hit or somebody had to tip it.
Now wait just
a second
here.
I'm looking at wide open man with an easy throw.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Gets rid of it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Offense in a bunch formation. Scanning the field, it's locked. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they gets him down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And that is just what this defense needed. Nice job getting upfield, getting after the quarterback, putting that last play behind him. Big gain, so what? Great job being dialed in on first down to the pass and getting the sack.
Catch that hole.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
That last incompletion brings up a third down. He's looking downfield to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. Inside the 30.
Big boy.
Man, what a play. Now you're setting your offense up for great position, but you want to make big plays as a defense. Not only make big plays, return it a long way down the field. You wanted a touchdown, obviously, but you set your offense up in great scoring position.
Crazy. I'm angry about that. Big boy walking down.
And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. The snap sets up to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
That was stupid. That was stupid. That was stupid. And I knew that.
That's one way to make
it really well.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
From the gun, the running back has it. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen
go
pass.
somewhere else. They ready to move.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. It's locked. Quarterback extends the play. Great protection, and down the middle it goes. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And the defense makes a big play, and you could see the quarterback. Once he bought time, started to roll to his left, the defense all reacts, comes to that side of the field, breaks on the football. He couldn't put enough mustard on it.
Sends it downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense. You're late in the first half. They're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on the last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball, because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And the Warhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Huntsville. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now, just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things.
Do the clipboard there.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff.
This place Carolina.
Looking downfield, it's Locke. Trying to set up the screen. Breaks into the open.
Ooh.
The 10. Touchdown Bearcats. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Line up these blocks perfect.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner will be brought down. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Guys, down on the UL Monroe
They
sideline.
are
One
so
thing I'm really keeping my eyes on here today, guys, this quarterback is banged up. He told me before the game that he has had to...
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, this guy's a backup maybe for a reason. Because of his first carry of the game, he puts the ball on the ground. If you don't have ball security, your coaching staff doesn't trust you to get it done.
So what is
This
it
offense
in
has
there?
it with really good field position. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And you got to feel good about where you're at on this field, man. The defense forces the turnover, sets you up so good. Now, the whole playbook is wide open. First down, they go with the pass. I would not be surprised if they turn right around here, try to get more physical, try to run the football, try to capitalize on this field position.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He'll set up to throw. Flips it out on the screen. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. And the Bearcats will try to convert on fourth down. Trying to keep the drive alive. He's not going to get there.
Oh,
He needed 2 yards, but he just got one, and the defense comes up with a stop. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Guys, down on the UL Monroe sideline, I can see the coaches imploring their team right now. This has to be a turning point. Turning it over on that last drive, it could get out of hand if they don't make something happen right now. You see the coaches and players coming together to try to get that momentum back.
Somebody broke that shit up at the last minute. Like he was going to close it off. Somebody just
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a quarterback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
Here comes the heat.
Get out the fucking.
They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play.
The quarterback.
That's their freshman quarterback who
Yeah. Okay.
on the play as they attend to him. Holly will keep an eye on things for us. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look.
Yeah.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Complete to the right. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And that's a big throw. That's a big-time throw on third and really long, making a play.
Gotta remember, that's the quarterback.
But I love what the defense did, man. They understood where the sticks were.
Yeah,
and they weren't
too.
running the play, they get behind there.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
man. Defensively, this is beautiful. You want them to be aggressive. You got to continue to get stops. You got the lead. Now you give the ball back to your offense again with a chance to salt this away here in the second half.
The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down. Makes a grab and room to run.
He ran for the misdirection, too. He followed the misdirection.
They've got it down to the 3. The Bearcats are threatening on 1st and goal. To the air, it's locked. Wide out trying to get it in.
Well, that's about as impressive as a short gainer catch as you're ever going to see. I mean, didn't get the first, didn't go very far downfield, but it was pretty looking. Caught it with one hand. I mean, I guess there's that.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
This is a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Man, it's almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
The offense changing the play. From the gun. Unleashes to the score.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And they did tack on the extra point.
He's got the little fast quarterback. He can't even take a lick.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
Until we dropped what he was
Louisiana Monroe offense heads out onto the field to open this drive. They're down like 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Man.
Touchdown, Sam.
So I feel love. That nigga dropping that hole. Don't touch him. He started dropping it out of field. Like,
Oh, we good. That's all like that, you know what I mean? That's all good commentary.
A live look at
No
D.W.
team.
Reynolds Razorback Stadium.
And somebody I'll build, so I'm gonna play me a dynasty. I'll build and play
SEC
with.
showdown.
This turning into a party. Remember they turn into a party. For the little thing.
And the Razorbacks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And this game will start with a kickoff going out of bounds and give this offense tremendous opening field position. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Running inside. It's Fuller. There's a crease. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Got him now.
Defensively, with all the space now in spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
The option look. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Sellers from the gun on third down. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
The run inside. It's Smith.
Yeah, defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Using his legs, it's Russell. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy, run the ball up the middle. Physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, which they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the fourth quarter.
Can't beat the
Shit.
connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed
Man, I
pass
wouldn't
defense.
expect it.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it.
Oh, he overthrew
And the
that dude.
incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own in great field position.
Well, here's a classic sudden
Oh,
change
man, check it
situation
out.
early in the
Shot
game.
that
We're going to
hole
see
like
a
a
few of these
motherfucker.
as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on fourth down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense now.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football even if they don't get big gains. It's those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Here's Sellers to throw.
Okay.
Got it in the middle. It's Bolden. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can
No, that
start
was
to
crazy
smell it with a
pickup.
first down at the
Man, he
31.
would have threw it right.
And all of a sudden,
They
this
could've probably
offense
been
started to
on
look
some
like
fucking
the
real estate,
Stanford
man.
offenses that David Shaw used to coach, where they had 3 NFL tight ends on the field at the same time and lining guys up all over the place, making it hard for the defense. These guys got weapons. They've got big guys that can catch the ball and hurt you. I love the formation, and I love the execution.
Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He'll run it again. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And you know what? The best third down offenses don't get to third down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard, got a nice gain, popped one, got a first down. Who needs third downs if you can just pound it down their throat on second down?
A little screen to the running back. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a
Good hit, but I like the way you put that up. Hell yeah.
A massive play.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down was.
And the quarterback goes down.
That's where I was going to, too.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And the offense, they're just trying to be physical. They're trying to run this ball in down close to the goal line. The defense, though, they're having none of it.
Yeah. Games already.
Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Now here's Sellers. Steps away to find some room. Into the end zone.
Good shit. I had to set that boy up. I knew he was running the other way. I had to plant his feet real quick.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between
I had to stop and pat his feet. I was like, you got to set up real quick to throw that.
I where he's going to be and being accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. The Gamecocks spin the first of their 3 timeouts.
I wouldn't do that because I made my own play
for them to spend.
I stopped to set him up. He got it out just in time.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10.
Ooh.
He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out.
Oh, and he's got room. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19.
Man, is it nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, short pass, but he has such speed, elusiveness, vision, the whole nine. He shows you all of it right there. Catches the football, makes some people miss, gets upfield, and gets the long gain. That is so nice for a quarterback to throw it short, but you get all those yards after the catch.
They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second.
Big back down with a big play. Goddamn, right back down.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now, we may have a situation here. We might have points. More points, and more points. You keep putting drives.
They hesitated
that quickly, chewing up that
made
much
him do that shit like he had jumped
get
or something.
Figure it out.
Yeah, I was finna go. I was like, fuck it, what can it hurt if y'all let him go?
He'll bring it out. It's Harvard. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He might be the nigga that came out a while ago, dude. One of the niggas came out in the movie. Throwing Sellers. Scrambling away. He's going to take off. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, know when guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. That's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st down from the 28. Sellers. Got his man. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. He's got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking
real quick.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but They're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down.
Get him on the ground. I love the replays of these things where you can really hone in on that one guy on the one side and you just watch him go to work.
Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Smashes ahead. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here.
Oh. Just hit this. Just put the stereo on. Oh, there you go. You outside?
Yeah.
They think there's room to run to the right here. Turning it on. Got enough for the first. The 40, the 30, the 20. Into the house. Touchdown, Arkansas. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown.
They couldn't make the tackle either way.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll run this play from the pistol. Here's Sellers to throw. Time to take a shot. Caught at the 25. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Once he got some room, it was over.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
They make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact, but they do in situations like that. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
A little release to the back. Runs through, man. He might have space. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Who needs a 2-minute offense? When you're this explosive, this offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
Fires one high and deep. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Hill. Fires to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target. And then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Runs through a tackle. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
Yeah, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the 1st down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the 1st down. And dude chose to run out of bounds.
They'll run for it. I don't think he got anything. He got stopped on 4th and 1.
And that's exactly where you want one of your best football players, right in the middle of your defense. And watch that dude hunt, man. 4th down, and he flies up, finds the football, makes the big play for this defense. He's the guy who they talk to in the headset, and he's the guy who just made the big play.
Throwing Sellers. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
I wonder how much of that incompletion is due to the pass rush. That quarterback did not have a lot of time to throw that football. This offensive line is going to have to do a better job getting him time.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Play fake, Sellers. Bought a little time, lets it go. He got a hand in there, knocks it away incomplete.
You want the interception on defense, but most of the time coaches are preaching, knock the ball down. It's not because they can't catch. They don't catch well, but the defender's main job has to be separating that ball from the wide receiver, and usually that requires knocking that thing down as the wide receiver's trying to catch it.
That's a fumble on the play.
Man, the niggas would block. You see that shit? Like block. How many cross
that quarterback, right? He's going to scramble around. He's going to make plays, and when he gets outside the pocket, you're just trying to get a hand on him, getting a hand on him, forcing the fumble and recovering. A great job by the defense continuing to chase that QB.
Might be changing the route. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
To the air, it's Hill. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And drops hurt as it is. But when you drop it and you know you just missed out on a touchdown, those really sting. And those concentration drops, man, it makes the quarterback hesitate whether he wants to throw the football again. That is a big missed opportunity.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Russell. Tough, determined run. Gets it down to the 12. The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us.
That nigga like 3-4 times.
Knocked that one right down the middle. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the away team sideline, there is a lot of conversation happening about better communication. This crowd is making it so difficult, already creating several turnovers early in this game. The defense is feeding off it, the crowd is feeding off it, and they've got their backs against the wall in a hostile environment. They've got to clean it up here to keep alive in this game. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Sellers. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. This will likely be the last play of the half. To the air, it's Sellers. Gonna let it fly. Upstairs, he's got it. Big gainer there that'll look good in the stat column, but not quite enough to put any points on the board before time expires here in the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling an intriguing one so far in Fayetteville. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Razorback Stadium.
I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Yeah, I know you're down. I think it's always harder when to pull the trigger, when to be aggressive. And listen, they decided it was time. It's the third quarter. Got to make something happen. Got to make a play. Unfortunately, it was just unsuccessful.
Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Coach Ryan Silverfield told me coming out of the locker room at the half. He says this all the time, but the team that holds on to the football and rushes the best usually wins the game, and that's what this team has done in the first half. The running back has been terrific. Great ball security and offense now taking the field. They expect to continue that dominant run game here on offense to start the third. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Ball's incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass, it's Hill. Fires into the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Well, the defense is making some big plays here right up against their own goal line. They forced 2 straight incompletions, now setting up 3rd down. You're expecting pass again. Is this a situation where they're going to want to blitz, or do they stay?
Got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Let him go.
You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the 2nd half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. So this 2nd half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Gonna run it. It's Fuller. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior tight end who's shaken up. We'll have Holly Rowe check on him. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Sellers lined up in the gun on 3rd down. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the...
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. 4th down, Sellers throws to the wideout. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Hey, guys, what I can see here on the Arkansas sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance.
Could be an alley. Really good job by everybody.
They just refused to make the play like that was there.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the bill.
Man.
They keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good
Finally hit him.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
They'll try the run. Knocked down for the tackle.
This defense obviously knows they've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. And you wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's got it still on his feet. And he cruises his way to the house.
Everybody will need a blitz.
Arkansas.
So why nobody following it?
The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And he tacked on the extra point.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in and watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Oh, and they blocked him. He picks it up. That's a live ball. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss.
Get up for a coach.
Coming out with it, it's McAllister. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7.
Thinking we need to try to get some
to
balls.
see what they can put together here. And 4th down
shit
gamble
going
didn't
on
pay
there.
off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody
Got it down the field. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Gamecocks are in the hurry up. Here's Sellers to throw. Buying some time as he moves left. Fires downfield.
Go get that nigga.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And that's a big shot. That's a big incompletion. But this offense
gotta lay
has
it
to
up there,
continue to
Phil.
do
I know
more
you
of
may
that.
have time
When you're
to do
trailing
one
and
like
you've got
this.
to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
Somebody drop sometime.
Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Escapes the pressure going right. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half, this is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. That's a great start to this second half.
Oh,
And it
good
slipped
hit.
through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Man, the tight end just
He
hasn't
put
been a
it there.
factor all game. No catches. Finally find an opportunity to try to get him open, throw him the football, and the connection still doesn't work. Something about this quarterback-tight end connection today just hadn't been on the same page.
Throwing Sellers. Bought a little time, lets
Fuck,
it go.
that's my fault all the way. Mike should have chilled out. Nigga wide open. Fuck.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Again, it's Sellers. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Quick release on the RPO. There he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Oh, the offense shows some life here. It cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And the jumbo formation is on the field as they line up for the 2 points. Sellers.
Damn.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of 2-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Road.
Hey, guys, what I can see here on the Arkansas sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now to see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Fighting off the defender. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Zings it complete to the right. Nice job to get it past the sticks.
I thought he was going to be there. I kept the linebacker back.
And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Running inside, it's Russell. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
He's got him all the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last.
Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now.
I wasn't even looking at him. I swear I was looking at somebody else. But when the ball went that way, I'm like, no, bro, look at that nigga who got his man beat on the inside, man.
In the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Here's Sellers to throw. He's got it on the run. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
From the gun on third down, Sellers. And that ball is
accidental. Hey, buddy, you can see the ball. That man, that's crazy. He can see that. Man, that's crazy, man. He can see that.
What a beautiful sight. Not only are we big and strong and powerful and athletic, you can add just have unbelievable hands.
That's crazy, man.
We can catch a football too, just like those little DBs, create turnovers, force interceptions. Let's go.
At the 20, he's got space.
So they pick up
plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out and
finding some room. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them.
Got too many fucking no third down conversions, like 1 for 7.
Final period. Back to pass, it's Hill. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips
we're supposed to pick that off. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know what that nigga was doing right there. He's supposed to go get that.
Quarterback could not have blocked that ball and placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect
He's already
throw.
sitting out there.
Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's loose. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big
put me on the opposite man I wanted to, and I get the ball. And get the man and run the opposite way.
The Razorbacks will try to punch it in on first and goal.
So.
Running the red zone. It's Russell. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here, Paul.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas. This dude has just put his snout down, sharpened up those horns, and run through the defense. Another touchdown for this odd running back.
I mean, how awesome is you know it's coming. You know he's the featured guy, but that's how good Arkansas is up front. Able to pave lanes, play physical, and just run the dang football.
Let this nigga go, man.
The uprights, and they're up a full 3
I don't understand they making him stop, and I'm the one controlling him.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands.
Offense, so
Fielded in the end zone, it's Harbor. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return.
Yeah, I see it.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over.
Then we got in the red zone and didn't score.
No better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute.
We weren't blocking what the city
now on
did.
1st and 10 from the 27.
I feel like our blocking suck.
Throwing Sellers. They're working that left side. Could not make his way to the corner.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
This was my favorite time to be a defensive line.
She said she had to take that picture. She said that's the way he looked at her. He fouled out with his little fat ass.
Get up big, late in the game, you know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is hard to play offensive football in this situation.
It's horrible. Yeah.
They'll move the wide receiver. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory.
South Carolina, they're going to make
Sellers to throw for it on 4th. Going for the big play. And it's picked over the 3rd time today. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of
Get your ass off
it's
the field.
down. It's late in the game. You got multi-possession. Taking the ball with deep stuff, making them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and
I
getting
can send my everybody to the middle, and that nigga run right up the middle. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing? It's not how it works.
Right back to the well. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
I think one of the biggest keys in stopping these big physical running backs is you can never let them get momentum running downhill, and I think that was a big factor. They didn't get him right away. He was able to break a tackle, but he couldn't get the speed going, and as a result, he's going backwards. That's a big TFL for the defense.
And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Find some fresh air. Got enough for the first. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
That's got to be demoralizing.
Don't play no defense at home,
man. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Knocked down in the backfield.
It's crazy all the way to the end of the game. That simple tackle like that, they weren't making the whole night.
But
I'm talking about they weren't even there, though.
Today, because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game. The defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
Nobody would be around that corner. He just don't.
Listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today.
He wouldn't have to press the tackle to the motherfucking
think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but like let's live in this moment and try to be great right here.
What are you doing? Zero.
One hand. And they'll get him down inside the 5.
Getting up crunk too, like he did some hella shit.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Razorbacks. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
This close to the goal line, you should have been pressing.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Pressing him now.
I think he was in.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass.
Should have been on pressing. Should have been bumping and running. So that's why I say it was a short field, bumping running.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Blow him up.
South Carolina ready to go.
I don't know what I'll be doing, but I think I'll get
odyssey. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their player.
He's going for it all. Goes high to pull it in. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
We're in the second half of this game. They're trailing again. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now.
Can't do it. You really can't even set it up from behind. Really,
hey man, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Down here on the Razorback sideline, there is so much enthusiasm on the sideline right now. This running back has been brilliant today. Over 200 yards rushing, and he continues to run strong. The coaches told us he gets stronger as the game goes on. We'll see how much longer they keep him out there. With the big lead, he has been brilliant so far today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to pass. It's Hill. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Going for it all. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this
field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football.
This is so Jesse Palmer. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Got to look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
Sellers. Here's a throw downfield late. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Buys a little time. He wants a big play here late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game.
That time. I was watching.
Looking to throw on first down.
Oh, I didn't want to do that.
Knocked away at the last minute.
That's why I don't like to try to double pump sometimes. That's the sometimes he'll just throw it on the first down.
Sellers to the air again. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Now facing a 3rd and long. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical,
90 of them is like one run.
Anything special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rule, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Ball control. What's it up, guys? The kid. Okay, so the top of that game. What did he have? 300 yards. 350 yards. So it's a lot. Pass again. You had 216, so up there for 150 yards. So that's played enough to really put the speed. Okay. So, okay. One thing. Thinking about the runner. Yeah. They flat. Work more flat. Balance. Don't get that tape. That's like, you got the one go down. This is good. ADHD. Trust me, I didn't know. That's 335. Yeah, you got Smith. So I go with it.